This is a treasure hunt, and I just discovered the Book of Connections. What is this book, and why is it so valuable? Well, if I was Nick Cage, this would be my national treasure. Its true worth is hard to measure. Hidden in plain sight, it helps you write. It's a source of surprising pleasure. Any ideas? It's 168 years old. No? Before the internet, this book was the leader in the links. All right, here it is. It is Peter Mark Roget's Thesaurus. Thesaurus is Latin for treasure, treasury, or storehouse. Why is this book so cool? If you're like me, your early interactions with the thesaurus was probably to write an English paper. And you probably think of it on the same level as the dictionary. But I hold this one a little bit higher. And I'll tell you kind of how I use it for fun now, if you can believe that. So, we're inundated with so much noise and notification and distractions. And we're kind of wired now to want this newness, this novelty. So we go online and we check out the news or we check out whatever social media sites we're using. But sometimes you want to break from that. And this is the break. You can get the same novelty dopamine hit, but now it's a lot more productive, to be honest. So let me share with you a fun way to use the thesaurus. Let's imagine you're just saying the same word way too often. So 4 years ago for me, that word was perplexing. That's a perplexing situation. Perplexing. I don't know, I'd kind of say it with a grin on my face. But now, at that point, I realized I need to kind of spice things up. So I went to perplexing, adjective, difficult to understand, and then it gives me the list. Baffling, beyond one, complicated, confusing, convoluted, disconcerting, impenetrable, intricate, involved, naughty, mind-bending, mysterious, mystifying, paradoxical, puzzling, taxing, thorny, worrying. So just reading off all of these words, I get this kind of rush of excitement. I mean, now we're calling it like a rush of dopamine. And I didn't have to go online to look at news or anything. Because now it's kind of activated my brain. And in some ways, it's better than coffee. And this is one of those profound things, but words are ideas. And if you have a broader availability of words at your disposal, ideas come so much more rapidly, come so much more organically. Okay, so that's what I would do. I'd pick a word and then I'd say, instead of perplexing, let me try to use disconcerting and mystifying, like that. But here's the specific value of this version of the treasury, and that is the concept index. So this is the 21st century thesaurus, and it's the updated 3rd edition. So the main editor of this is Barbara Ann Kipfer, PhD, head lexiconographer. And she, as far as I know, developed this really awesome concept index at the back of this book. And so for every word, there is a number next to that word. So for perplexing, the number was 529. So I go to the back, I go to this concept index, which is so cool. And it kind of has like a table of contents. So I go to the 520s and I see its qualities and it says abstract. So I'm going to go dig down, drill down to that. Almost there. Qualities, abstract, it was 529. That gives me cognitive. All right, so now I have this long list of all of these, it's right in this section, all of these words that are related to abstract qualities that are of a cognitive flavor. So, after perplexing, we have pitiful, preference, premonition, problematic, provocative, questionable, radical, ravishing, and then the list just goes on. So let's say you're on this little bunny trail and then you go down the rabbit hole because you want to go to radical now and you want to see what radical has to say. So, how much healthier does this feel than going online and checking out the latest news stories and the news articles? Let's give the thesaurus a second chance because it's really valuable and it's a way to link your thinking. So whenever you're stuck, whenever you just want something different, Don't reach for your phone. Reach for the Book of Connections. It's pretty awesome. Hey, so I hope you liked this video. It's a little different than the ones I've done in the past. So if you do like it, let me know with a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I can make sure to do more versions like this. There are so many books to cover. I think the one that I have in mind for the upcoming Linking Your Thinking workshop, that's kind of my capstone project, is going to be Daring Greatly by Brene Brown. And what's so cool about this book is I read it with my girlfriend when we were long distance. This was several years ago. We're still together. And what we would do is narrate each chapter to each other. We learned so much from this book. You know, I have so many underlines and highlights and comments, but I've never really processed it. I kind of want to connect what's in here and what's in here with everything that I have in my digital library to strengthen those connections, because this is one of those meaningful books. You don't do it with everything, but I think it's valuable to do it for the meaningful stuff. So for the workshop, everyone takes on like the big project. It might be work related, who knows? But for me, I really want to pick apart this book and then hopefully have a good example of how you can really look at your favorite books, outline them, pull out the concepts, relate those concepts to other things, and then from that, if you want, create articles, blogs, produce things. But even if you don't produce anything, you're just more enriched from the process. And as I've said before, it just makes every conversation you enter that much more engaging and fun, really. And I don't know, it's hard to put a price on that. Anyways, hope you enjoyed. More to come. Thank you.